Okay, I'm back again real quick. So look, I guess I could talk a little bit about this stuff because some of you probably are not going to watch it, and that's okay. It's fine. So I'll just, kind of, just give you summaries here and there about what the series is about. Now, I did go into how I keep telling you guys that the Most High took away Satan's dominion, spiritual dominion over us. You see what I'm saying? So he can't transform upon will. This is the reason why I keep telling you AI merge, okay? This sentience is so important to them. And this is why they need technology to be able to replicate the abilities that they were able to do when they were holy angels. I'm talking about the fallen angels, okay? They don't have that ability to do so. If they did, why do you think they wouldn't even need your body, to be quite honest? If they could still do what they were supposed to, what they were able to do when they were holy angels before they had fallen, they wouldn't need your body and they wouldn't need this technology. It wouldn't be a thing. There's a movie I talk about in the series that's called The Host. I implore some of you to watch that if you can, because I know some people don't really want to deal with movies or anything, but that movie literally, it depicts exactly what they're hoping to accomplish with this whole sentient life force, right? Quote unquote life force, right? And that's what they're trying to do. It's about cracking the cells. Okay. That is to say DNA, open to the nucleus to get to that information stored in there. And this is what I'm telling you, like this all comes into play when we're talking about, like for instance, you know how ancestral worship is such a big thing that's resurged now, especially with our people. Our people are going back to Egypt, okay, because that's where it started. And they're, conjuring up, doing consecrations and conjuring up spirits. And the reason why it's so easy is because, this is information that's been passed on from generation to generation to generation. So in our cells are information, but it's also trauma. You know what I mean? Memories. That's the reason why deja vu is a thing. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Certain smells, things that are familiar to you. But that's the point. That's the point. Or should I say the point of the problem is the familiarity, the familiar spirits, because our ancestors entertained them. Okay, these same spirits, ancient spirits, okay? So they live on to plague us. And what you see today, you see our people entertaining them. That's why it's so easy for them to go back to Egypt, is because these are the same familiar spirits that has entertained our ancestry. Okay? If that makes sense. Now, how does this all tie into AI? Well, it's very simple. They need your body to operate on this plane. I keep telling you guys, there's no way. That's why I keep going back to Genesis when he cursed Satan on his belly, because that means that we would be subjected to these spirits. That is to say, these devils, Satan, right? We'll be subjected to Satan, but he will be objected to us. Because we have physical dominion in this realm and spiritual dominion through Hamashiach. But the reason why I think it's so much conjecture is because you have a lot of these New Age people, we have the Greco-Roman Methodists and people like that to thank for that, and you have them thinking that somehow you can cut corners to get to the kingdom. This is why they're pushing this New Age stuff so hard. Oh, heighten your vibrations. And hey, look, I was fooled by that mess too at once upon a time. Once upon a time, I was fooled by that mess too. And I had no idea that was a part of occultism. It is. That's why it became so easy to me, because it goes back to what I was saying. It's in our DNA. Our ancestors entertained that. Okay. These same spirits. Okay. So they would love to just use your body. And I'm talking about especially the Israelite bodies. I got to get this flare thing. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do anything. I think it's like from that light. But anyways, they would love to just get these Israelite bodies. It's because in our DNA holds the promise. Oh, yes. Our DNA holds the promise. So let me go back to the AI merge and fallen angels, and the reason why they need your body. They need a body to operate in this realm. Without a body, they're useless. This is why they corrupted the bloodline in the first damn place, okay? And they created their little spawns, because now they have direct access by way of them, though. You see, they're the anchors. They have to be the anchors between this realm and the demonic realm. Okay? This is how they're able to carry out their devilish deeds, is by way of that. But that's exactly what it is that they need. They want bodies, that is to say, a host who's not going to resist. So this AI merge is so important, because once they're able to merge with you, after they fragment your psyche, because I told you, a man's body, a man's vessel is more stronger than a woman's vessel. This is why you can go and read that in scripture, where Hamashiach showed up on the scene and he is casting out devils. Remember, out of the legion of spirits? Yeah, because only a man can hold that many demons. That doesn't mean that a woman can't be plagued with demons, okay? But not legion, okay? That's why with these cults, they need a man present. Even with those sisterhoods and things like that, there always has to be a man present, because it's his vessel that is strong enough to withstand all of that energy, right? And all of those spirits. So once they fragment your psyche, okay, and this is what they do with MK Ultra, okay? Once they fragment your psyche, what happens then is that they're able to slip on in, and you'll see this in the host. You'll see this in the host. They're able to slip on in, and then now it's more so. That's why I said it's the merge. Because now they're going to merge with you, but it has to be by way of acceptance. There has to be a contract. You have to agree to it. And I keep saying this. So the doorway is sin, to allow for these demons to come in. It is. That's why he says sin is the wages of death. Those who committed sin is a servant of sin. Okay? So that's why it's so important. And once they slip in, once you are inhabited by legions of demons, man, that's it. I'm talking about especially with this merge. Okay, with this merge is a lot different then. Those demons ain't going to be able to be cast out once they merge with you. This is a lot different as opposed to, a lot of things, but I can't get into that for the sake of this video. And, they might take it down. So I don't want to go into that. That's why it's very hard for me to, kind of link everything in without saying that I can't say. So I won't say it, but you know what I'm talking about. So this is why I've been telling people that you guys need to understand what's going on. There's many layers to this. I implore you to study, read, and research as much as you can, because pretty soon they ain't gonna even let you do that. Hopefully this was informative for you guys. I had to say something about it because I know some of you are not going to watch it, but it's okay. So that's why this is important. This AI merge thing, okay? Because these fallen angel demons, these spirits, they need bodies to operate in this realm. Shalom to my family out there who scattered across the four corners of the earth.